Hi friends, so this will be a reading for the general collective, and I hope all of you are doing well. Thank you for tuning into the channel. So I'm going to start off with an oracle message for everybody and see what pops in. Okay, Spirit, let's show a message here for the collective and what's going on with everyone. Show us the energies around the transits right now. What is going on in the energies for the viewers? Okay, show us here for the collective viewership. What do they need to see? Okay. So there are some astrology, I think it's in like Asia. They mostly just follow Jupiter. They just follow Jupiter. Where's Jupiter going? Where are we expanding? Where's the luck? Because, I mean, if you just follow the malefics, I mean, you can know where your karma would be, the pitfalls that you need to look out for. Right now, we're all about personal responsibility in the first house of Aries, which decisions that are very big would affect the next 2 years of your life for this transit through the first house. So whatever you're committing to, it would be for the next 2 years at minimum, at bare minimum. Like next 2 years, sign up. So this could be, you know, things where you would be committing to something even out of a feeling of guilt or obligation, because we just had that full moon in the 10th house, which is our karma. Like you feel like you should or you owe it to somebody. You don't. Well, maybe. It depends on your scenario. If it was your duty to do something, usually, like, to me, Saturn is duty bound. Like, I signed an agreement that I would do this, or I did something where I said I would do this. Okay, show us here for the collective. Anxiety about something. Why? Okay, what's got you all up in your head? Some of you could be like feeling emotional, crying, or something could be going on outside your home. It could be noise, like there's noisiness, storms, weather. Some of you don't like to go out even after like the pandemic. The problem is you have to do this. Some of you don't like public speaking. You have to do this. That's in the cross. Okay, it could be something related to family. Happy family. Okay. So you're pulled in a new direction. Oh, you felt prevented. All tied up in the past. Or you feel prevented now. You feel prevented, and you can't really decide, like, okay, you're at a crossroads. I'm pulled in a new direction. Storm warning in the past. That's the Tower. So there's something that happened where you feel like I can't do anything about it. I'm prevented from doing anything about it. The all tied up is like I can't. I'm prevented. It's the Hangman. So I'm submerged in a situation where I don't necessarily have a solution, or I can't, it's not my duty to do this. Just remember, personal duty, personal responsibility, 10th house, Saturn through Aries. If it's not your job, then it's not your job. That could be part of it. Like, well, that's not my job. I don't do that. So, funny thing, in the past, it's like there was a big problem with the storm warning. And now it's turning into your calling, the door to value. So that's really interesting. Future energy is like, this is my calling. This is what I am paid to do. Okay. Angel of love is shining down on your situation. Some of you are being compensated, paid, compensated. The thinking woman. So there's an air energy, somebody logical, an intellectual, an engineer or a lawyer, a judge. Okay, there's this man holding a coin. Somebody's giving you money, a benefit, paid. On your mind is like, I feel prevented. What's the outcome here for the collective? What do they have? What's going on? The temple path. Okay, feeling pulled towards spirituality or some kind of belief system. Temple. And what do we have here? Okay, you're following what you're guided to do with the 7th chakra, a crown chakra activation. Some of you are having like intense epiphanies, messages, dreams, goddess of the moon, intuition that's really, really, really strong. Angelic encounters. This man who's giving you the coin could be some kind of like angel, like messenger, earth angel, someone who would hire you because you feel prevented. Like, I'm prevented. This causes me a lot of stress. This person is like an earth angel. They could have, they could look like this person. This person is like an earth angel. I don't think the hair is as long. This could be somebody with short hair. I don't know. Oh, we have the Jesus card. So we have here the miracle worker, the healer of the ages. So this is supernatural. This is like beyond. This is on the other side of the veil. Okay, so what do we have as your door to value? It's a blessing. But it's more than that. This is like an earth angel. What do we have here as the door to value? Second chakra, friends, friendships. Okay. Why is this a thinking woman coming forward? A smart person. This is a person who is also very compassionate. The heart chakra, woman holding a heart. What is this 7th chakra energy about? Why are you having a strong epiphany? Ooh, strength. Courage, strength, patience, tolerance. What's going on here as the outcome? Wow, there's somebody who's jealous. Okay, so the fact that you feel prevented and you're at a crossroads and you feel like you can't do anything about it, there is a jealous person around this situation. You are being, it's actually a good thing. So you're being pulled back to your belief. Like, this person actually acted as a catalyst to push you back to what your belief system is. And how does this be rewarding for the viewer? Door to spirit. This is very spiritual. This has nothing to do with the material realm, although you do get a reward. What is that? What is the reward? Appreciation. Feeling appreciated. How does this affect the viewer in this very spiritual, otherworldly energy? You could be having an angelic encounter. Oh, the yin yang, the angel of balance. It brings in balance or justice. Thinking man. So there could be someone. Oh, so as I said, the justice, this is the justice card in this particular deck. So we have justice coming in for you. Things made fair. Things brought into balance. All right, not bad at all. The garden and the gate. So this could be you waiting, anticipating, waiting for this. Something's being fixed or arranged. There's a strategy. Okay, so we're 10 minutes in. And this is more of a spiritual reading, like through prayer, through meeting people who are like an earth angel. It opens the door to value for you. And it brings justice, legal, mental. Because of this man holding the coin, there's also an intellectual, compassionate person. There was a storm warning in the past. You may have felt like something was preventing you from doing something you wanted to do. Okay, so you're being helped out by an earth angel. Okay, so you could have been dealing with a toxic liar. I saw the devil and the 7 of swords. Or somebody who lies as a strategy to control. 4 of coins. 10 of swords. And how does this play out for the collective? Wow. So there's a couple of people here who really let you down. You're going to be better than ever. The Chariot. Someone's determined to go forward, not look back. Okay. Okay, so someone's coming towards you. Your energy is star, similar to the Aries reading, healing and releasing and letting go. An Earth King, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Fire Queen, Aries, Leo, Sag. And that person is not being honest. It's a 7 of swords, 2 of cups. You're in agreement with them. There could be a secret. I mean, the death. Ace of cups overflowing. Okay. So there is a change. Something closes out the cycle. There is something here where you're determined to go forward. Something is prevented or held back. 4 of coin. 10 of swords. That's like on purpose, or it ends the cycle. But that's what I have for the collective. This is just a collective general reading. The energies are actually quite good for many of you. Sometimes when I'm not clear, and if you can't afford, for whatever reason, you can't afford or tarot cards, or you're scared to buy tarot cards, you can use playing cards. Playing cards are the same. You can just do it. Let's see. Show us what's coming in for the collective. 1331. Mirror numbers for change. Soulmate. 2 of cups. It's also someone who you care about and they care about you. 8 of swords underlying. Somebody feels trapped, isolated, alone, worried, paranoid. 7 of wands. Having to defend. 2 of wands, feeling pulled in a new direction at a crossroads. It could be like something at the last minute. 3 of swords. And the information is painful. 9 of rods. You want to continue. You don't want to give up. Finding out messages through text. 6 of wands. Something goes public or is like a public announcement. 10 of swords. It ends a painful cycle. Again, Mercury through Sag. It goes viral. It goes everywhere. This is something where you felt like you were under a lot of pressure, or you were under a lot of burdens. Okay, what's going on here? The cup of emotions overflows. What happens with that? Seven of Swords. The person isn't being honest. Why aren't they being honest? 10 Pentacles. There's a lot invested. And 7 of Pentacles. There's also an investment into something that didn't pay out yet. And why is it, what is the viewer's energy here? King of Air, you're making a decision to say yes or to say no. You could also be getting some information from someone. And what is this? 4 of Wands. It's what you predicted, is what you expected. It's Knight of Swords underlying. Somebody rushes in with information. It's a bitter person around this. Or somebody wants to win no matter what the cost. You reach out with love or compassion. There's a resentful person around this. This resentful person is connected to others who are the same. It's like a little group, or it's like a... It's like, we will win. Our goal is to win, or to have someone who commits. 9 of Swords. Fear over that, or worry over that. Somebody could... Knight of Swords. The information comes in. And Queen of Wands. You're ready for action. You're confident in yourself. There could be also a fire sign. 8 of Pentacles. Something's being looked at very specifically and closely. 4 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Something's being done independently, but 2 of Swords. The person doesn't know if this is the right choice. They are anticipating that you'll respond. It's something in a family. Why is this here like this? It's like a socially expected thing. I feel like somebody doesn't know how to fill out a form. There's some kind of form someone doesn't know how to fill out. There's some kind of like document that someone needs to fill out and they don't know how. And maybe you don't know how either. The end result is somebody is saying, or the energy is, I'm going to do it the way I feel it should be done. And even if I am not 100% for certain, like this is the right thing, they're like, 9 of Coin, I'm going to make myself comfortable. I'm going to be comfortable even though if I don't really know. What is this? Comfortable in my own, like what is my own. So you're gonna get messaging for sure. 8 of Rods. It's the ending of something that was difficult or painful for someone. A water sign. They feel like they're under a lot of pressure. You don't want to give up on this person. They are angry. There's an anger. There's a 5 of Swords underneath. It's like, well, it's your fault that this happened, or it's somebody else's fault. They are reacting in a way where they expect that you'll react. You're like, well, I feel the same way as you do. You're not gonna do it for them. That's what it is. It's like they expect that you'll react and do it for them. Like if I contact this person and startle them and say, hey, blah, 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 something extreme, maybe they'll do it for me. And your energy is like, well, I can show you that I care. And then 9 of Pentacles. It has to be done by you. Like, you have to fill it out. You have to do it. It has to be done the way you want it to be done. 10 of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. It was 4 of Cups. It's like somebody doesn't want to. They refuse. This King of Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, they feel 5 of Coin. This could be a person who feels, well, they are a king. They're not, they're 4 of Cups. They're just like, I don't really care that much. Or somebody refused. No, I think it's they refused. Why is it Ace of Rods? It's a last minute type of energy. It's a crossroads. It's like, well, I'm pulled in a new direction. Why is it 8 of Swords? A fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Why is there something that they just don't care so much about? 7 of Swords. There's a lie around it. And 5 of Swords. They feel like it's somebody else's fault. They're bitter. They feel like it's somebody else's fault that there's like a lie. But they don't want to do anything about it. 5 of Wands. Why are they pulled in a new direction? Again, it's like they feel like they're being prevented. There's a person that you're talking to, or you are putting up with, pretty much, who is like saying the word I can't a lot. Like, I can't. I want to, but I can't. And why is that? Why can't they? This is their history. This is their pattern. So what's the advice for the viewer? Nine of Cups. So if somebody is motivated with the goal of you doing it, because they can't be bothered, and this is the pattern, or they are 4 of Coin, they can't for some reason. They don't have access to it. Oh. You're like, well, I can be there for you. I can hold your hand and I can give you a hug and say, okay. But they're like, no. Actually, 5 of Wands, they're motivated to make you do this, but they're lying. 7 of Swords. They don't really care. They don't really care about the connection. They care about the value and the money and the property, the house. They don't care. And you are like, well, this is what motivates me to get up every day. This is my purpose in life. And this person is also motivated by a purpose. But your purpose is like, I care. And they're just kind of like, well, I don't care. My purpose is to make someone else. It's so strange. Like a bully almost. Because then you feel under pressure. 10 of Wands. Like, I'm then made almost. Or I'm the one that is willing to do it all. To be comfortable. And to do it my way. And to do it the way I think it should be done. And 9 of Cups. That will make me happy. This is a person who is saying, you know what? I'm motivated by a goal, but I tried to do it before and I failed. And I failed again, and I failed again, and I failed again. You can do it. And you're like, well, I care about you. And they're like, well, 4 of Cups. Who cares about whether I care? This is what it is. And then you're like, okay. What's Nine of Cups then? How does the viewer feel happy about that? Wow, Four of Swords. So this person is motivated by no risk, and your energy is like, well, I'll do all the risk then. That's very strange. I'll do all the responsibility. I'll take all the risk. Who don't you have to talk to? Who don't you have to talk to? I knew it was a king. I was like, this is probably another king. Because we have two kings. It's a king of wands, an Aries, Leo, or Sag. Feeling cut off or feeling like somebody won't talk. And then pushing someone to talk. Seven of Rods. Why is this person Four of Coin? Why are they holding it back? And why is that there? They're Four of Coin to a Six of Wands. This is my victory, but I don't want to risk losing it. Protecting their reputation. A Queen of Water, a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. They want someone else to do something. Wow, shade. Two of Swords. This is like somebody saying, well, I don't want to ruin my reputation by doing this, so I'm going to push you to do it. Very odd. And you're like, well, I can do it if I'm comfortable with it. I'm not going to do it, and I'm not going to lie about it. I'm going to do it. How is the viewer going to do it? Do whatever this is. No. You're saying, well, it's your fault. You need to do it. Five of Swords. This, you take it personally, like that somebody even considered asking you to do this. Knight of Swords. It could turn into a fight. They want you to like pull some shade. This is so weird. Three of Pentacles. You don't understand, why is this like a requirement in a family or a group or in a job? You defend yourself and say no. They're hoping that you will get on board with this. This is like asking you to lie on paper. You won't. You're going to do something your way, the comfortable way, the correct way. Yeah, that's interesting. They're hoping that you'll lie for them, because they don't want to ruin their reputations. Show us what's going on here. One or two, maybe three. A gift. Okay. Oh, sudden wealth. What are you coming into here? A bribe? I don't think it's a bribe, though, because they're not willing to risk anything. Oh, my God. The Privileged Lady and the Great Fortune. Three cards that are associated with money, finance, and a privileged woman underlying. So we have Great Fortune, gift, and sudden wealth. So this person is like, yeah. So I'm going to leave it there for the collective. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.